Good morning. It's October 7th, and LiveJournal was nice enough to remind me that my birthday is in 2 days. Thank you, LiveJournal. I never would have known.
This is
Next book on the favorites list is Paper Towns. That's not all.
Hi.
Yes, I do have a birthday in 2 days. I'm turning 26, for those of you who are morbidly curious. For today's video, I am going to do a meme that was started by, well, God only knows who it was started by, but I found it through That Hoopy. I think that's how you pronounce her username, I'm not sure. The meme is pretty simple. You have a list of categories regarding YouTubers that you watch. And you pick one YouTuber for the first category, 2 for the second, 3 for the third, etc, 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 etc. Obviously there will be a lot of overlap. If you're in one category, it doesn't necessarily exclude you from the other categories, and obviously a lot of people are going to get left out, and I apologize for that, but there you are. There are a lot of people that I watch on YouTube. So let's not waste any more time and get started with this meme. One YouTuber that inspires me? Vlogbrothers. I think that one's pretty obvious. They're the ones that basically started me vlogging. There you go. 2 YouTubers that I discovered recently, The Cinch Channel.
I use filler words sometimes, but I pretty much try not to use them all that much like.
Sorry, what? And Wilson Tech 1. Both of these YouTubers actually make pretty similar vlogs, and they have similar senses of humor, and I enjoy watching both of them. So if you haven't checked them out yet, you really should. 3 people who I watch pretty much all the time: Wheezy Waiter, Gem Llama, and Mika Kitty. I'm sure that you've almost definitely heard of the first. If you haven't, then you really haven't been paying attention to my videos recently. And you most definitely have heard of the third. If you haven't, then you need to head on over there and check her out. And I most certainly hope that you've all heard of Gem Llama, but if you haven't, then you most definitely need to subscribe to her because she is awesome. And finally, 4 YouTubers who are my friends. This one was the hardest category because I have a lot of friends on YouTube. So we'll start with Christy543 because she was my first friend on YouTube. GhostWritten87 because she spent a week and a half with me here in the States. And then Book5204, who is my good friend IRL, and Coded Lock Films, my other fellow Vedzi. It's getting hard to see in here. And just for the sake of cramming in even more YouTube recommendations, I'm going to add a 5th category, because I can. 5 YouTubers who I want to meet. Well, obviously I want to meet the other 10 people on the list, and really pretty much everybody that I know on YouTube. But if I had to pick 5, iJethRobot, and I'm not the only one who wants to meet him. Apparently a lot of you want me to meet him too. Karen Cavett, X Perpetual Motion. Who doesn't want to meet Karen Cavett, X Perpetual Motion? Caitlin with the K. Well, pretty much all the shinies, but Caitlin with the K is the one that I talk to most often after Christy543, so. Chateau of a Doubt, Emily, who makes, I can only describe them as stylish vlogs. There's just something about them that's very hip. I just used the word hip in a video. What's the matter with me? And Songs from Paul, also known as Ruth's brother. But once again, I'd like to meet all of you. Maybe someday I will. Well, that was fun. Feel free to leave me a video response telling me your picks for these 4 or possibly 5 categories. I don't know why I'm doing this with my fingers. I really don't. I'm gonna stop now. I head home for fall break tomorrow evening. This break could not be more welcome. And the next time you see me, I'll be 26. Bye. And my neighbors are walking their dogs past the window. Like they do. My neighbor is wearing pants that have many skulls on them. And now she goes back in the apartment, and in a few moments she'll come out with the other dog. And there's the other dog. Just want to keep you guys in the loop.